today, we're gonna talk about The Last of Us 2. Oh, and just to say, I know, yeah, it's been a long time since we did a video, but we're back. My sister is going to do a video. She did say that she's gonna do a video on how to make a second story or book, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, so I'm gonna be talking about in this video The Last of Us, and like, you know, my thoughts and opinions on it, because I did watch like 2 walkthroughs of it, and wow, there's like a lot of things to talk about. And I also have here, like, you know, a bunch of things to talk about. I think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things to talk about. So we're gonna talk about it in this video. But before we get into this video, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a video. And yeah, let's get started. So what I have here on my notebook is, like I said, things to talk about, and the first thing that I have written down is scenery. Now the scenery and like the overall environment of this game is very beautiful. Like, I like how everything looks so real, everything looks like, you know, clear and pitch perfect, and I think that they did a really good job on that. If you look at the first game, it wasn't really, you know, that, you know, I mean, the graphics were good, but they're not as good as the second game, because, you know, the development and, you know, the evolution of video games had changed. And yeah, I really like it. And I did see like a video on it was like a YouTube video, and it said like overall details of the game that, you know, people like. And I saw like when you go when you see like the ice and stuff, like it cracks, and it looks really satisfying. Like, I saw it, like it was cracking. Or there was another part where there was like a tree, and then basically they was moving the character, and like the snow was falling off the tree, and I was like, wow, that's like really like realistic. And I like how, like, you know, it's just realistic, and it looks really good. Like, I love the graphics, and you know, I just love the overall like environment. Now, the second thing we're going to talk about is the gameplay. So the gameplay, it looks really good. You know, it looks really brutal, to be honest, because like when they was like stabbing like the clickers, or like, you know, the people, and it was like basically like killing them, and they was just stabbing them in their throat. So that was like really brutal, but it was really realistic too as well, and I really like that. You know, when I think about this game, I think about, you know, survival, and, you know, just fighting for yourself, because there's people out there to get you. There's infected out there to get you, so you have to do stuff in order, you know, to survive for yourself, and to like keep yourself alive, because it was just a lot of danger out there, and there's just a lot of things that that you have to do in order to survive. And I guess stabbing them in the throat is one way to survive, right? So yeah, so I really liked how oh, also they added proning to the game, where you just go and crouch down, I mean lay down and move with your, like, your, I guess your arms, right, and crouch down. Well, yeah, lay down. And I mean, well, people always do that, so it's like regular to me. It's not, you know, it's nothing new. And also crouching too, nothing new. So, you know, yeah. Now, the story. I know a whole bunch of people They make memes about it. They like talk about the story saying, oh, this is trash, this is trash. Why did Abby kill Joel? Like, why is Joel dead? Like, they shouldn't kill Joel off or whatever, blah blah blah. And to me, I will say that the story is, I'll give it a rating. It is, I will say, a 7 out of 10. I say 7 out of 10 is because I have a feeling that Joel was going to die. And, you know, I was like, at the end of the day, they was gonna do it. They was gonna do it. Like, come on, they was gonna do it. And you just have to live to the fact that, you know, he also did kill people too. He saved Ellie from getting the surgery and stuff because she was going to die. She was going to basically they wasn't, I feel like they was not gonna even do like fix anything anyway, because like I feel like there was no cure. There was like I mean, she's immune, but like, come on now, there was no cure. There was no cure. So he saved her, and you know, he felt like a real dad to her, and you know, it just, it's sad that, you know, he died. I know, and it's, you're just gonna have to live to the fact that yeah, he died, and it was gonna come. I see a lot of people, you know, they're getting upset. They were saying this game is trash. I even saw like a video of, I think it was a Korean guy. He cut up the disc. I was like, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. And I did look in the comments, and they said that, you know, that I think his dad died, and so, you know, seeing him die in the game, it triggered him, and that's why I guess he cut the CD or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's not really that serious, because first of all, it's a game. Like, it's not that serious. And then second of all, you know, it was expected. Like, he was going to die. You know, Abby just wanted to give revenge back because her dad died. And, you know, like, if a parent died, like, if your parent dies, like, come on. If your parent dies, you know, you want to get revenge because, you know, somebody killed them or whatever. So I feel like at the end of the day, it's just what it is. It's just what it is. It is what it is. Now, we're gonna go a little, you know, further, like towards the end of the game, where, you know, where Ellie, like, she basically went back to Abby so that, you know, she could basically kill her. But at the end, towards the end, like, she didn't, because, you know, she thought of Joel, and, you know, she thought that maybe it wasn't a good idea to kill her after all. But I kind of feel like, you know, why did she do that in the first place? Because, like, she didn't kill her first of all, and, you know, she should have never went back. Like, I feel like she should never went back. She should have just stayed at home with Dina, with her family. She had a whole family. Like, she didn't need to go back. Now, I talked about this with my brother too, and he was saying, you know, that if Ellie didn't go back, then Abby would have got killed, which is true. That is true, because she did save her from, you know, the pole or whatever. She brought her down, whatever, she cut her down, and that's true. But I still feel like that Ellie should never went back. She had a whole family. She had a whole family, and I felt like, why go back? Why risk yourself? There was a lot of people out there. She even hurt herself. Like, she hurt herself on her side. Like, I felt like, why would you just go back? Like, I feel like that was unnecessary. And yeah, it was just unnecessary. Like, she should never went back. Yeah. So now I want to go a little bit into me like of the gameplay and how like the story was played out. So like, you know how they like was, I think we started with Ellie, and then they switched to Abby, and then they switched to, I think, to Ellie again, and then to Abby for like a few, they switched to Ellie for like, I think, an hour or two, right? And then Abby for an hour. Now I felt like that was like really confusing, because like I wanted to like know what was going on. Like I was kind of confused. So like I think Naughty Dog should have done a little bit better on how to like, you know, transition the game, because, or they should have just started with Ellie in the beginning and then Abby, and then or I don't know, but I feel like they should have just like made the story a little bit clearer, and like how it was like formatted. Yeah, there you go, how it was formatted, because it was like a little bit confusing to me. That's why I rated like a 7 out of 10, because of the formation and how it was like played out, like was confusing. And I just think that if they was a little bit more clearer, then I would know, like, you know, what was going on. Like I knew what was going on, but like I was still kind of confused, because they was like basically you have to guess, oh, like, you know, it was before this and then it was after this, and then, you know, so yeah. But on that note, I think that's it talking about the story. Like I said, it's not that serious, guys. It's not that serious. Just because Joel died does not mean that you shouldn't like the game because the character died. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, it was expected. Like I said, it was expected, and you know, you just have to like just move on, and just don't be like don't be mad about it. You know, it's just a game. Like, at the end of the day, it's just a game. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the characters. So the characters, okay, so we're gonna start off with the new characters, which is Abby, Lev, Yara. We don't need to talk about the, you know, the background characters like Mel and stuff. Because no. So Abby, she okay, so I guess she is a huge, like, okay, I know you guys said like she's not necessary in the game, she killed Joel and she shouldn't be in the game. Yeah, that's true, I guess, if you want to think like that. But at the end of the day, it's good to learn like the bad side of the characters and see how they, like, you know, their thoughts, and like, you know, how they, you know, react, because like it's always important, you know, you need to you can't just always know the good characters, you have to know too about the bad characters as well, and their story and how they got to where they are now, you know. And I really think that you know, that it was important for her to be there. It was important for her to like show her face and show like all the different stuff that's been going on. She wanted revenge because, you know, Joel killed her dad, and like I said, parent, like, you know, you want to get revenge because that's a parent, like that was her dad, that, you know, she felt like, oh, I need to prove something, I want to kill the person that killed my dad. She wanted revenge, she wanted revenge, and that's just that, you know. Just because, like, you know, she killed Joel does not mean it's a bad game. Like I said, I'm gonna keep saying this because it's not a bad game. It's not a bad game. And yeah, like, you have to know the bad characters too. It's important. You have to know, like, you know, what they've been through, how they, you know, go about doing stuff, how they, you know, just react, and it's really important. Alright, enough of Abby, and let's go to Lev. So Lev, well, Lev and Yara, we're gonna talk. Lev and Yara, they're like, you know, siblings. They was, you know, in a cult, and you know, they got out of it because, you know, Lev, he did not want to, you know, marry someone, and you know, he wanted to change his gender, which is okay. There's nothing wrong about that, you know. I felt like, you know, if I wanted to be a man, whatever, I can be a man if I want to. I mean, yeah, I can be a man if I want to. I have the right. And I felt like, you know, that was important to Lev, that he wanted to be, you know, he wanted to be someone, another gender, and it's fine. It's totally fine. And I like how, like, you know, the siblings, they're siblings, you know. It is sad that, you know, Yara, she died. It really is. I really wanted her to be throughout the game as well, you know, and see both of them there, not just Lev, you know. I wanted to see both of them. I really wanted to see both of them, you know, at the end. But it is what it is, you know. They killed her off. Go about, like, you know, I moved on, go about my day, and that's it. Not, you know, like I said, don't get mad or whatever, but yeah. Alright, so enough of the characters. Now we're gonna go to relationships. Now, I really did like Abby and Lev's relationship, because, and Yara's too, when she was, like, you know, in the game too as well. Like, yeah, she was, like, in the game, and then, you know, she died, you know, whatever. But I liked their relationship. I liked how, you know, Abby really cared about these kids, even though they was on the other side. It was like, you know, they was like bonding, and they was like, you know, being, yeah, there was just like bonding, and she really cared about them. It shows that she really, really cared about them. And I liked how she really, you know, just made them, you know, felt like that, just made them feel like it was okay for them to be around her, and yeah, it was okay. And I liked how she brought Yara in to, like, you know, for them to cut off her arm, you know, because it shows that she really cared, and she didn't want her to die. She wanted to save her. She wanted to save Lev. Yeah, she just wanted to be nice to them, and to feel and wanted them to feel that it was okay to be there. And I just like that. I just really like that a lot. So going on with, you know, Ellie and Dina's relationship, you know, I liked it, you know. It was cute. It was just cute. I don't have nothing really else to say, like, about that. But overall, the game, it was really good, and I like how all the characters are, you just see all the different aspects of the characters, and how they just really felt, because you know, Ellie wanted revenge because Joel died, and Abby wanted revenge because her dad died. And, you know, it showed that, like, revenge is not everything, because Ellie, she basically, you know, gave up. She didn't want to kill Abby in the end. And I felt like, you know, yeah, what if you don't, like, I feel like she shouldn't have never just went, you know, because she should have never just went back. Like, at the end of the day, you should, like, just forgive and forget. That's all you have to do. Forgive and forget. It's not rocket science. Like, just being able to just be there with your family, being able to just, like, just stay there and just forget about everything that's been like going on with her. Yeah, that's why I felt like, and Abby too, I felt like she should just forgive and forget, you know. She didn't have to, like, kill off Joel, but like I said, it is what it is. It happened. Just gotta move on and just, you know, enjoy the other parts of the game too, because there's many different parts that was great, and I really loved it. Like, I really loved it. So I guess this is the end of the video. Let me know your guys' thoughts about the game and your opinions and how you like the game, or if you didn't like the game, comment that too, you know. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a video. And guys, I am out. Peace. Goodbye.